Sure. So I read the article that you were interviewed in the Daily Beast, and it was really interesting. You talking about your experience as a female director, laying down the groundwork for this franchise, but then also having it pulled from you. So I was wondering why do you think that there is such a, especially when I say we want women behind the camera and in front of the camera, why do we still not give these female-led franchises to women to bring to screen?
Well, thank God, Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
So now maybe everything's going to change. Hopefully now that Patty did that and did such a great job with that, and hopefully, and there's so much more thanks to you guys, all the journalists, really making noise about it, helping make noise, embarrassing people when they don't. I think the world is changing, so we're going positive from now on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see my t-shirt actually.
Yeah.
When you signed on to direct Twilight, did you know or did you think it was going to be the phenomenon that it became?
I don't think anybody thought it was going to be that crazy. I mean, I knew that there were like a passionate fan base that had read the books, but we didn't know how many would that translate, because a lot of people, they might read books, but they might not go to the movies. And they said, okay, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants was the most popular female book before that, and it only made $29 million. So they were like, okay, that might be all that it makes. And even up until opening weekend, they had no idea that it was going to have really like the impact worldwide, that people all over the world loved it. But I think everything that happened as soon as we cast the actors, another book came out, they started seeing images, it just started like building up, perfect storm, bam.
So I was a big fan back in the day when Twilight first came out in the books, and I remember watching the first film and feeling like it was so distinct in its tone. You know, as the movies went on, I felt like it was, I think it captured the tone of the books the most. It was like just everything, like the music, cinematography, the direction, everything. So what did you want to capture from the books in that first film?
Oh, well, thank you. And also my film, I got to be a little bit more like an indie film, because people didn't know it was going to be so big, so I kind of got to be, like you said, distinct, and I just tried to like be inside and feel what Stephanie created, which was that first time you fall madly in love with somebody and you're just like dizzy and like almost drunk and intoxicated, like holy shit, you know, you'll do anything, you're just obsessed, like writing in your notebook the name over and over and over. And how can you feel that in a film? That was my challenge. Like the way I shoot it, I've got to kind of like intoxicate you with the camera and in the woods, and I could never let sun come in because I really wanted it to be that moody feel. I love those trees, so everything just had to combine. The music had to just, you know, draw you in. Yeah.
10 years of Twilight, and I feel like it's going to be, you know, like a staple forever until everyone involved is dead.
I hope you're not planning to kill us all.
No. But you know, this first movie especially has such a legacy because of it's such a distinct visual style. What would you like for the legacy of your movie to be, you know, 50, 100 years from now?
Well, I love it that it did, you know, change the perception. The idea that a movie about a girl wouldn't be popular, wouldn't make a lot of money, it changed that. It just blew that out of the water. A novel written by a woman, a movie directed by a female. You know, we broke records. We went and Guinness Book of World Records. So that's kind of a good groundbreaking thing. And people can use that for ammo. Like when another female director goes to a meeting, they can say, well, I don't think you can do it. Well, hey, Catherine did it, Twilight did it. You know, you use it for ammo as a building block on the next thing, you know. So yeah, hopefully.
That's great.
Yeah. And also, I have the environmental thing too, that I want people to love the landscape and want to take care of the world. Yeah.
One of the things I found that was very meaningful to me was that you tried to fight to have more diversity in the movie than was initially in the book. So I just wanted to know a little bit more about that conversation that you were having of trying to add more diversity to the cast and like who you were kind of envisioning, where you kind of envisioning to put that in the movie.
Well, I immediately, like, I don't know why when I read Alice's character, I just I thought, oh, that would be cool if she was like Japanese. I don't know. She just felt like almost like an anime character to me, or something fun like that. And and I just thought that the Cullens could be, I felt like everybody could be more diverse. I mean, I'm really happy that she already had Jacob in there, the Native American tribe. That was very cool. She already had that, but then I'm like, okay, let's have the vampires. They don't all have to be, pale white, even though she had that in her mind because she thought pale white, sunlight reflecting. I go, I'm like, no. And so finally I got one vampire to be African American, Eddie. And did you hear how I got that?
Yeah.
With the black
Yeah.
Because it said he had olive-colored skin in the book, and I go, well, there's black olives. And I guess she was like, oh, okay. It was kind of a joke, but I think he posted that, and then people laughed and got into it. But anyway, yeah, but it's hard. I mean, if you're a writer and she dreamed the book, so she saw something in her dream. But still, you want to make that dream, I said, Stephanie, I went to one of your book readings. You had every kind of wonderful person in the world there. Not everybody was all white, you had fans, diverse fans. So let's get everybody to feel like it's their movie, Which she did, and after mine, there were more.
Yeah.
Yeah. It opened it up. Yeah.
But it's good that you fought for that, because I feel like we've seen with other adaptations, like that was a big thing with the Hunger Games about how are these people supposed to look, and the desire to feel like it always has to be a white character so that everyone can sort of see themselves in it, rather than we can make it be.
And in fact, it's the opposite. A white character does not mean that you can see yourself in even whatever color skin. It's the character really. And I think people are getting excited to see the diversity and all these kind of interesting faces and people. I mean, look at, obviously Black Panther just blew everything up and made everybody loved that movie. So that's pretty cool. And we need all the new stars, coming out, which are very exciting. Yes, I would love to redo Twilight with some of the new badass stars in it. Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be perfect. Yeah.